The Federal High Court in Abuja has commenced a trial within trial to determine claims of coercion and intimidation raised by defendants in the ongoing prosecution of suspects linked to the 2011 bombing of the United Nations building in Abuja. At the resumed proceedings, counsels representing both the prosecution and the defense confirmed that they had jointly reviewed video recordings of the defendants' interrogations in the presence of court officials. The Department of State Services also told the court the masked witnesses will testify during the trial within trial to address the defendants' allegations in obtaining the statement. The development follows an earlier ruling by Justice Emeka Nwite granting the DSS request for an accelerated hearing in the long-standing terrorism case. The trial involves Khalid al-Barnawi, an alleged mastermind of the 2011 August 26 UN bombing, which killed over 20 people and injured more than 70 others. Al-Barnawi, who was arrested in 2016 in Lokoja, Kogi State by the DSS, is accused of leading a faction of Boko Haram group known as Ansaru.
In the substantive trial, the prosecution wanted to tender in evidence the statements of the defendant. That's the extrajudicial statement of the defendant. And the defendant objected to the admissibility of those statements on the ground that the statements were not made voluntarily. So when such allegation is made in law, it is the responsibility of the prosecution to prove, or the prosecution to have the burden of proof to establish that those statements were obtained voluntarily. So by virtue of those objections, the court ordered for trial within trial, and in trying to establish that the statements were obtained voluntarily, the prosecution already called two witnesses, PW1 and PW2, and then the prosecution further called the third witness, who is PW3. And the PW3 was the one that recorded the statement taken. So by virtue of PW3, we were able to tender in evidence the DVDs, the video clips of the statements of the accused persons while they were writing their statements. So that's what we are going through, and we are doing that successfully, and that is the stage which we are presently in now.